and call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Clark.
Here.
Cruz.
Here.
Daniels.
Here.
Frost.
Here.
Gaylord.
Here.
Guerra.
Here.
Hanson.
Here.
Harris.
Here.
Kennedy. Lee.
Here.
Natoli. Peters. Cerna. Terry.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. And with that, we'll move to the Pledge of Allegiance, and we'll have our newest APCO lead us in the pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And will the clerk read the television announcement?
The meeting of the Sacramento Metropolitan Air Quality Management District is cablecast live without interruption on Metro Cable 14, the local government affairs channel on Comcast Consolidated Communications and AT&T UVerse cable system. The meeting is being closed captioned and will be webcast at www.sacmetrocable.tv. Today's meeting will be repeated on Saturday, August 26, 2017 at 2 p.m. on Channel 14. Members of the audience wishing to address the board should fill out a speaker form located on the table at the back of the chambers and give it to the clerk. Please speak into the microphone when addressing the board and state your name for the record. Also at this time, please silence your cell phones until the conclusion of today's meeting.
Thank you. That will move on, excuse me, to special presentations and our Business Environmental Resource Center recognition of David Gross for service and collaboration.
Good morning, Sacramento Metropolitan Air Quality Management District Board of Directors. I'm Clark Whitten with Burke, and we want to thank you for allowing us to honor Dave Gross, Stationary Sources Division Manager. Dave has been a valuable contributor to Burke for many years. He served on our steering committee and was always prepared. In fact, sometimes too prepared. He really made us sharp. One of the things that was very appreciative of Dave's knowledge and leadership is Dave's helped us craft and update our 5-year strategic plan. That's really the blueprint of where we head in the future, and he was instrumental in that. Dave and his staff work with Burke to help local businesses understand and comply with Air District rules. And we've had many successful projects under Dave's leadership. 3 of them are the upgrade and compliance assistance of over 400 gasoline stations to meet the Enhanced Vapor Recovery Phase 2 requirements. Due to our approach, the district led California in compliance while helping businesses stay in business. We also worked with Dave to develop the Woods Smoke School as an educational compliance option. We worked with Dave and his staff to outreach and compliance assistance to the dry cleaning industry during the phase out of the perchloroethylene. Dave has been a big supporter of Burke, including our Sustainable Business Program and our annual award ceremony. In fact, Dave helped create our 6th category for that, the Transportation Air Quality for our certification. And each year, Dave provided assistance by vetting potential award winners to ensure compliance with Air District rules. And to date, Burke has certified over 515 businesses in 6 categories. For Dave's long-standing support of Burke, we would like to present Dave Gross with this recognition item, essential piece. The centerpiece is clear to highlight an essential piece of Burke's support. Dave, please join me in accepting this token of our appreciation. If
I can indulge you for a couple minutes. Burke was set up before I joined the district by Karen Wilson as part of the Red Tape Reduction Task Force way back when. It was meant to collaborate business with environmental needs and work their way through all of the various requirements that the many agencies that had regulatory authority over the companies had, and Burke was set up as a result of that. I've gone through, well, I've been affiliated with Burke since 1997, and we've gone through a few directors, but I can say with great confidence that the current leadership there, Clark and June, and of course we've got Rich and Chase here today, that they've been very collaborative in the way that they've worked, always keeping the E part of Burke in the place where it belongs, and that was important to us, of course. And yeah, we've done a lot of great things. The one that you didn't mention, which was the oldest one, which really kind of got the thing started, was the auto refinishing businesses really needed a lot of hand-holding to get through the regulatory process, and Burke was very instrumental in that. So they've got great leadership, great people working for them who are dedicated and professional, and I've really enjoyed working with them over the years. Thanks.
We'll go this way.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Just right at your ward.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just take one, two,
Jump up and vote Obama.
Congratulations. Congratulations, David.
Mr. Chair, if I may, we, the staff, also would like to make a statement to recognize Mr. Gross, if I can just take a minute.
Absolutely.
We want to make sure that we also get to embarrass him a little. But in all seriousness, we, the staff, also want to say that we are going to be sorely missing Dave. I don't think it's an overstatement to say that for our district, Dave wrote the book on enforcement and permitting. He's been in the field for 35 years, the last 20 with us. And he is a nationally recognized go-to person. I mean, he is one of the leading experts in the field. And clearly we're going to miss his expertise, but also his very candor demeanor to the staff. He's mentored many in our team, and we just wanted to, on behalf of our staff, express our appreciation and best wishes on his retirement. He's going to be sorely missed. Dave Gross, truly an institution in the air quality field. So thank you, Dave.
Thank you. And so, excuse me, with that, I know that we were going to try to take closed session right now, but actually, considering the number of people actually showed today, why don't we go ahead and do the consent agenda before we move into closed session?
Move approval. Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor? Sorry.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, consent agenda is agreed to, and we'll move into closed session. I do have two speaker cards here. The first is for, and so by rule of the chair, if there's no objection, we'll have the comments for these items at 2 minutes apiece. Okay. So with that, we have Jessica Fuhrer and Julie Fuhrer are speaking together.
Well, I'd rather have, flip it around, have myself first. We have two
Okay.
of them.
Usually the chair decides that, but in this case, Mr. Sprague, you can go first for 2 minutes.
Good morning, board, new director. Gee, I'm disappointed Don Natoli's not here. And Susan Peters, she's a big cheerleader. It's kind of interesting. Larry Carr knows me quite well when he was on the SMUD board. I remember in 2011 when they drugged me off of a podium and took me out in the hall and beat me up and pepper sprayed me, and so that was interesting. And that was all over turning the power off. And which is interesting is this turning power off thing has been finally addressed in federal court and has been found illegal. All right, back to my subject and why I'm here today. This saga of duking it out with air quality started back in 2003. These are some pictures. Did I have this right? Is that not? Oh, I see. These are back in 2003. A lot of you received a DVD covering that incident where they were finishing up the slurry wall. And that stuff you see in the pictures, that comes under the same category as asbestos. That's silica. And so this is how this saga between air quality and myself got to be pretty heavy. At that time, this is a photograph of fellows helping me out. This is Jack White. He was talking with air quality Jack, let's see, can't flip my name at the time. But anyway, that's a whole episode on that video that you can see, Pollution on the River by Jerome Sprague. That's the introduction. Where I am now, today, and what you people have to decide, is the bogus judgment that you had Judge Phillips sign in March 28th of 2008. It took me a long, long time to figure it out in the loss of attorneys. Pardon me?
Mr. Sprague, your time has expired. Can you make your final comment?
I got 5 minutes, do I not?
No, 2 minutes.
No, you check your here. Read
This is not the public comment section of the agenda. The time.
Okay.
The time.
Well, I went through that with your associate to your right.
Okay. You can submit a comment card for public comment for this period for this item. It's 2 minutes each.
All right, let's give you the wording here.
Okay, and I know what you're going to read is the public comment period, and that is not what this is. This is a comment for an item on the agenda, which is for closed session, so you had 2 minutes.
No, it says board.
Sprague, I need you to make your final comments.
The board limits testimony. Listen, the board limits testimonies.
Mr. Sprague?
Not on the agenda to 5 minutes per person.
Correct. This is on the agenda. Therefore, the chair.
Not on the agenda.
Correct. You're commenting on an item that is on the agenda. Therefore, the chair sets the time limit. For public comment, you could have 5 minutes if you'd like to wait till then. Would you like to wait till then?
Why don't you get educated? It'd be to your benefit to get educated.
Your time has expired. Please have a seat.
That's going to be to your detriment. If you don't want to be educated, hallelujah. Adios.
Our next speaker is Julie Fuhrer and Jessica Fuhrer. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Jessica Fuhrer. I am granddaughter of Jerome Sprague. We all clearly know that he is very passionate about this subject. Fortunately for me, I know nothing about it. I'm just here to show you exactly the detrimentals, what this has done to impact his life, and not only his life, but his family's life. So because of what has happened, he has gotten rid of some properties, and unfortunately, he's not able to visit his grandchildren anymore down in San Diego. Now, when I, from San Diego, come up here, I have brought some video of what I get to visit with, and I wanted to share with you to just let you know exactly what we have to go through on a normal basis. I do have a video, a couple videos. I won't take up 2 minutes. I'll just show you some brief blurbs of exactly. He literally has binders of legal documents and legal books in every single room of his house. So I have an iPad here. I'm not sure where it projects to. Okay, there it is. Turn it. Oh. Okay. So there's no sound. There's binders everywhere. There's not even room to sit and have a nice dinner or breakfast at the table. We'll continue to another one. This is going into his office. continuing. It's where he, in his bedroom. This is the pool house. This is the other guest house. There's boxes everywhere. And this is upstairs.
So I do need to note that your time has expired. If you can make your final comments,
Okay,
please.
perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. And so with that, we will adjourn to a closed session.